Don't cry, snowman, not in front of me. Who'll catch your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. Don't cry, snowman, don't leave me this way. A puddle of water can't hold me close, baby. Can't hold me close, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, where we'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry, no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. My snowman and me, baby. Don't cry, snowman, don't you fear the sun? Who'll carry me without legs to run, honey? Without legs to run, honey. Don't cry, snowman, don't you shed a tear. Who will hear my secrets if you don't have ears, baby? If you don't have ears, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, where we'll have some fun. So let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry, no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. My snowman and me, baby. Hello. my throat. Hello. Hi, Ash. Hello. What did you think of the Christmas cover? It's not super fancy. I did all the vocal editing, and I did, of course, the recording and everything, but I thought it was pretty decent for my first attempt at a cover. I hope you enjoyed it. Why does YouTube Studio likes to put me so high up in the screen? Hello. I'm glad you liked it. You guys got a sneak peek. You got a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like. And it'll be live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at 6:30. So very soon, in about 10 minutes. So if you ever want to listen to it again, then you guys are more than welcome to. Please do. I put a lot of work into it. It took most of this month, I'm not gonna lie. When we hit 400, I decided that I would do it. And so I was like, I need to do this before Christmas. And I know next time that if I ever want to do a cover, to give myself more time. It's a lot more work than I anticipated. But I think for getting it together in a month, I did pretty well. So I hope you all enjoyed and will like and view the video, because any sort of viewing or liking of it will recommend it more on YouTube. And since I'm such a small channel, any sort of support would be appreciated. I hope you enjoyed. Happy holidays. People start, well, my family, we start celebrating on Christmas Eve, and we usually open presents at midnight Christmas Eve, like family presents, and then you would wake up Christmas morning, and anything that was Christmas morning was usually gifts from Santa. I know that's not like atypical of other cultures, but that's what we do in the Hispanic culture. So tomorrow festivities begin here in our household. Today I went over and dropped off gifts to the nieces and nephews, so they're all good to go. Unfortunately, my sister-in-law was ill, so we did not get to see her, but we got some goodies for the kids, and then Wesley decided to bake a loaf of bread from scratch for my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. It was rosemary, and it was also cheese. It was rosemary and cheese loaf. So we gave them a piece of bread and then we got the kids some goodies. And since Madison, my niece, she is a December baby, we were busy the week of her birthday with family stuff. I know that sounds weird because like they're family, but we were busy with other things, so we weren't able to give her a Christmas present. So I gave her a secondary like little present as well. So she opened one of them. I was like, if you want to open your birthday present, you're more than welcome to, but they're gonna open their Christmas presents on Christmas. So yeah, here you are. Anybody have plans for the holidays? Anything special that you're doing? I'm gonna be playing, not playing, I'm gonna be we might be playing, who knows. Sometimes we end up playing a video game together during our like seasons off. You know, sometimes we'll do like a Lego build, or we'll do like a co-op game, or we'll just watch a movie. We genuinely haven't watched any Christmas movies this year. I'm surprised. Usually I do watch Christmas movies, and we usually do, this sounds dumb, but we usually do a like a Harry Potter marathon for Christmas, and we didn't do it this year. We do either Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. We kind of do both. We do like Lord of the Rings during Thanksgiving break, but we didn't do it. We were very stressed out Thanksgiving break, so we didn't do that. And then we did usually do Harry Potter like during Christmas, and we haven't done Harry Potter. So our world has been a little bit crazy, but yeah. I'm glad I was able to get the cover out in time for you all. I was worried. I flopped on the Christmas cards. I still want to do Christmas cards. They're just going to be more like New Year's cards. I'm going to still send them to friends that have subscribed to the channel for the month of December. But yeah, I realized today as I was putting the final touches on the Christmas cover, I was like, oh shit, I didn't do the Christmas cards at all. I'm a failure. So yeah, we'll do Christmas cards still. They're just gonna be late. They're gonna be very late. Fine, it's fine. I also need to start painting. I need to start doing some watercolor illustrations for the debut rewards. Now that I have the space, I can do it. I didn't have like a proper space to like do art. It was overwhelmed with everything else, but now that we've rearranged my PC setup, I can do it more easily. You know when you're like, you have a word on the tip of your tongue and then it escapes you and then it comes back? That's literally what just happened. That's why I made that weird sound effect. I was like, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the word that I forgot. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good plans, or at least something nice. I hope you get dinner or something, Ash. Get like prime rib or something. Oh, you don't know how to cook, sir. I was like, go buy yourself like a steak and cook it, but you don't know how to cook either, sir. No, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you, Ash? What am I gonna do with you? I was like, just you know. We're gonna have hot pot though for Christmas. I'm excited. I'm very excited. We have a mushroom soup base, and then we have like a just like a nabe base, and then we bought a bunch of mushroom enoki and like bell mushrooms, and then we bought a bunch of bok choy. I was like, cabbage, and then Wesley was like, last time when we ordered from, because we ordered from we didn't want to go Christmas like dinner shopping, because I don't know if you guys have ever gone grocery shopping for like Christmas. The grocery stores are crazy, like the weekend of Christmas. Like it started early too. It was like crazy Thursday. Wesley went Thursday and it was crazy, and then he went yesterday and it was crazy because he forgot a couple of things. And so I was like, I don't want to go. And he was like, we can order from We. And I was like, sounds good. So we ordered from We, which is like an Asian grocery like equivalent, you know, like how you can get, I don't know, what is it called? It's not DoorDash, but you know where you can order groceries and then they deliver them for you? Yeah, so it's like the Asian equivalent. And so we got, you know, enoki mushrooms, the soup bases, kimchi, pot, the very thin hot pot, pork and beef that's already pre-diced, because we used to buy it from, what is it called? Whole Foods? Yeah, we used to buy it from Whole Foods. And Whole Foods was like, actually, we don't do that anymore because it wasn't selling well enough. And we were like, damn it. Okay, so we can't get meat from Whole Foods anymore. Because I went up to the guy, the butcher, and I was like, you used to have hot pot meat, like fairly thin meat. And he's like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. He seemed really irritated, which, you know, it has been busy, so maybe he was irritated. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, just, you know, people just don't buy it. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I just like quickly walked away because I was like, he seems irritable. I don't want to make him mad. Hot pot sounds nice. Yeah, it's cold up there. Snow yet, Ash? Question mark? Well, actually, do you live in a place where, yeah, you did get snow, right? Because snow angels. Is it still snowing would be the better? Are you having a white Christmas? We got snow for one day. Oh, so it snowed and then it melted. Yeah, that's more on par to what had happened for us. No white Christmas. I love white Christmases. Steady 40 degrees since. Not bad. I love white Christmases, but you know, sometimes it's better not to have a white Christmas because it could be dangerous. Because as unfortunate as it is, like, a lot of people like to drink during the holidays, which, you know, I'm the same. I will drink a glass of, you know, champagne or like a celebratory margarita or holiday margarita. And so sometimes like we would, when I lived in Washington, we had a very steep hill that you would have to drive up. And like every year you would have to just drive extra carefully because people would be speeding on those things and they would be slightly intoxicated, and then they would hit black ice and then lose control of the car. It was like clockwork every year, and it would be especially dangerous if there was a white Christmas. So be careful out there. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you sober up before you go on the roads. Be safe. I want you to be safe. So today is Saturday. Do you guys know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means we got Apothecary Diaries. And let me tell you, Apothecary Diaries was chef kiss this week. Okay? I have an idea of where we're going. So, because it's the holiday break, no more Apothecary Diaries for 2 weeks. Like, it's going to do a 2-week holiday break. And I was like, no, not Apothecary Diaries going on break. Hi, Snuggle. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me see. Cover is live. It's a low energy day, just being a cozy cat. You're valid, Snuggle. Valid, valid. I hope that you can recover and get some energy before Christmas tomorrow. Well, Christmas in 2 days, but I celebrate on Christmas Eve. I was just telling chat about how I celebrate Christmas Eve. Are you a Christmas Eve celebrator? Or are you a Christmas Day celebrator, Snuggle? I'm hoping that you get recharged just in time for the holidays. Just being a cozy cat indeed. I wanted to take a nap before stream and I could not. I could not. I struggled sleeping last night. And then we went to go visit family for a little bit to drop off presents, and then when we got home, I was like, I want to take a nap. And then I laid down and I could not fall asleep for the life of me. So just being a cozy cat sounds really nice. So the cats didn't snuggle with us. Day of, it's mostly a reason to hang out with family, eat yummy food, and spoil nephew and nieces. Same. Yeah, we saw my niece and nephew today. And to be fair, I have been sick for a long time, so I was slightly immunocompromised due to the nature of my treatment plan. So I didn't go out for a very long time. And this year, I've finally started getting back on the mend. And so I was like, we're going to make an effort to go visit them. So they haven't seen me in like 2 years. So when we went to go visit them, they were very, very shy to begin with. They were very shy. I was like, hi. And they're like, hi. But you know, like that nervous hi where they're like, hi. And I was like, yeah, that's valid. You're very valid. I haven't been around in a very long time. But I sat down and we were talking with the adults were all talking while the kids were playing. And then by the end of it, both of them were a lot more talkative. Both the niece and the nephew were very talkative. They were like, blah, 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 blah. I have to make this calendar, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's names have to be on it. Which I remember making these calendars when you're a kid, where you like make your own yearly calendar, and they like give you art, and you're supposed to draw art to like make this like calendar for the next year. And then on the calendar, it has all the birthdays of your classmates. And I came to the realization, I know why they do it, because like it would be rude to like not have everybody's birthdays on it. But I was like, what happens when you go next year into a class and you don't have those schoolmates in your class anymore? My niece goes, that's a good point. I never thought about that. And I was like, whoops. Probably should have said that out loud. It was just a thought for my head, but I probably shouldn't have said that. It was really funny. And my nephew is really into dinosaurs right now. Like literally head to toe covered in dinosaurs. And then when he came out to talk to us finally, he had a transformer, one of the dinosaur transformers that transforms into a transformer and a dinosaur. And he was playing with that. And then he had these like teddy bears that have like dinosaur covers, like hoodies on. I was obsessed with them. But he's very shy. So he would just kind of like walk up to us and like show it to us because he wanted us to see it, but also didn't know what to say. And I'd be like, oh, okay, this is cute. But we were there for like, I think 30 to 45 minutes. And then when we left, they were much more talkative. And I was like, are you going to be shy next time? And then Madison was like, no. And then Jordan was like, no. Really embarrassing moment though. Really embarrassing. I watch a content creator that's based in Florida. And Jordan was born around the same time as this content creator had a kid, and their kid's name is Jackson. Okay, do you see where this is going? And to be fair, I felt like my short-term memory has been very, very, very bad since I was hospitalized in like 2021. It just, my short-term memory isn't the best anymore. I forget things easier. And so I messaged him and I was like, happy birthday to Jackson. And then my brother-in-law goes, you mean Jordan? And I was like, oh my God. I feel so bad. So bad. How could I mess this up so bad? And I was like, oh my God. No, I meant Jordan. I know that he's Jordan, but his name, I watch videos of Jackson every day, and I felt so bad. I have not made that mistake ever since. I've not made that mistake ever since. But really humbling moment. I was like, fuck. I need to be better at this. I need to be better at my fucking parasocial and social relationships. That's the first time, okay? That's the first time I've ever done that. I've never, like, called my other nieces and nephews different names that they weren't. It's just him, and that's what makes it worse. Sorry, I was covering my eyes because I was kind of had face palming, but it's fine. It's fine. But we're most likely going to be celebrating with Hot Pot here at home by ourselves. I feel like everybody's kind of on the mend. And with my mother-in-law in recovery, we don't want to get her sick. So all of us are like, we're not going to go. I feel really bad. We're not going to go visit my mother-in-law because she's immunocompromised right now. But yeah, it's to keep her safe. We will definitely message her though. We should definitely give her a call or something. But yeah, so we'll be doing hot pot here and keeping everybody safe. Because I was kind of sick this morning. Not this morning, beginning of this week. And I'm still a little bit snuffly. I've been coughing more, unfortunately. But yeah. I hope everything gets better though, Snuggle. I really appreciate seeing you. I really do. It's so nice to see familiar faces come and go. I know life gets crazy. Like, the reality of the situation is that we're all adults, right? And life just has moments where we have to go away from each other. And then there's moments where we can come back together. And I really appreciate you coming back. It means a lot. Good to see your face. Well, your name. It's good to see your name. Indeedo, it's been a rough few months, but I'm glad I have time to do stuff like drop in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I feel like too. We talked about this a lot. Like, my close inner circle. So like, sure, Mika, Wispin, we talk a lot, and I'm like, I'm sorry I can't make every stream. But then we're like, it's okay. Like, we love and support each other, and sometimes we will be there with each other every moment of the time, and then other days we won't be. That's totally okay. So, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm feeling so festive now. Hold on. I'm feeling super festive, but I'm also feeling super congested. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition to the Snowman cover one more time, just so that if people weren't here can see it, they can see it now. And then it might be on a black screen, but I'm gonna try to cough up this phlegm that's in my throat real quick, and then we can swap over to Final Fantasy, okay? I know that sounds so gross, but I feel all congested. So I'll be right back, and I will see you all in a bit, okay? Don't cry, Snowman, not in front of me. Who'll catch your tears if you can't catch me, darling? If you can't catch me, darling. Don't cry, Snowman, don't leave me this way. A puddle of water can't hold me close, baby. Can't hold me close, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, where we'll have some fun. Yes, let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry, no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman and me. My snowman and me, baby. Don't cry, snowman, don't you fear the sun? Who'll carry me without legs to run, honey? Without legs to run, honey. Don't cry, snowman, don't you shed a tear. Who will hear my secrets if you don't have ears, baby? If you don't have ears, baby. I want you to know that I'm never leaving, 'cause I miss the snow till death will be freezing. Yeah, you are my home for all seasons. So come on, let's go. Let's go below zero and hide from the sun. I love you forever, where we'll have some fun. So let's hit the North Pole and live happily. Please don't cry, no tears now, it's Christmas, baby. My snowman I'm back. Thanks for the waiting. Thanks for watching. Went and got some warm water. That seems to be really helping. I might have to boil more. I might have to take more frequent breaks to get warm water. Because that seems to be really helping my throat. But yes. Final Fantasy XVI tonight. I don't know how long we're going to play because I'm not going to lie. My wrists are in really bad condition. They're very bad right now. I have to put on my wrist wrap right now. My guess is because I spent a lot of time editing. And when I'm editing, I usually am at my computer with doing the typing. And I've made my computer as ergonomic as possible, but hands are just awful. Unfortunately. So we'll see how long we can. A moment. My hand right now. Here we go. This game. Final Fantasy 16. Update, edit stream. First playthrough. Oh shoot. Part 7. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect little update. Continue. I was thinking about this game after I logged off on Thursday. I was like, how is everything gonna work out? I was really thinking about it. I was trying to figure out what exactly. There's so many missions now. Okay, hold on. Did you see how the camera turned down like that? Oh, that's because I decided to turn on this controller. I was like, it'll be fine. This controller will be fine. It's not fine. It has strip. Need to grab my new controller. Camera's not like a skill I'll use that one. Because like there's simpler games like Mineko that I can use that controller with. Where camera's not really a thing. But where it's like a camera intensive game, I cannot do it. It's the worst when you're playing Genshin. Because Genshin, all of a sudden you'll be like fighting something, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, where is my camera going? What's happening? What's happening? Who is this camera focusing on? Hi, Dories.
want, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them.
Isn't she the doctor?
I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
Is she?
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them.
Go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Torgal's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's the bestest boy. Who's the best boy? Torgal is. Yes, he is. The bestest.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
This was the like, we don't have a picture of what they look like. Muddy Murderer. Rumors Rosaria. So we need to go back to my hometown.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
How are there no tasks? This man has no tasks for me ever. Okay. I feel like... Oh, it's her, Tarja.
Talia.
Right.
How's Jill?
Arya.
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
Oh, the books.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Is Torgal Fenrir?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it.
No.
I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossom.
Blossoms. Okay. A lot of Rosaria quests now. Have we complete? Well, I'll find out here in a bit.
Your little chat with Rodrigue. It's good of you to help.
Oh, sweet. Hi, Jill.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
You probably should. Treatment diary. Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have a dress of lacerations on his left forearms. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal, but not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. This would be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes for my treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Wow. Tarya, going through extremes for us.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when
Did I?
And what can I do for you?
Did I restock? I was like, am I in the right tab? Me being all skittish.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
He was just a mutt, wasn't he?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory.
What theory?
I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound.
Is he friendly?
A frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
I was right.
The Frostwolf.
I was right.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva.
That makes sense. We always see them together.
And her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right.
Torgal's the bestest boy.
The kingdom come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
I love him.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What? What a way with words.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I
You're so
promise I'll pay you
cute.
back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
I wonder what we get now that she's got this stuff.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Oh, there are engineers. I see. She's not the only engineer.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Hey, sometimes that's the job of a project manager.
I'll pay you back, I promise.
That's what they do. Honestly, sometimes me though. I like make an overall plan and then I'm like, oh, fuck, this is overwhelming. And then I go, okay, we just need to break this into smaller bits. Make it more manageable. Search the Dragon of Airy for Cole's party. Shoot. So we have... And we can go to Rosaria now. Oh, we can't go to Rosaria quite yet? Isn't this Rosaria? Technically. Probably down here, Port of Isolde. We'll do the dragon one first. Save those people.
Slavers don't even bother with North Reach now all the highborn fled south.
How have I missed this every time? Black blood. Money, 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 money. Money. They were sent to go save people, right? There seems to be people here. What happened? Dang it.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
It's okay.
Duties to attend to here. See to the injured.
I can kill some goblins.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
When the goblins drove off the Slaver's Guard, I thought they might be doing us a favor. Damn fool.
Oh, not that far. The carriage wasn't that far at all.
To get into the carriage. Nice try.
What the heck hit me? Oh. Good job, Torgal. He took care of the small fry. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-huh. Oh, poor Torgal got smacked. I heard it. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Dun, 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 dun. I should switch Titan in just to see what it's like. Bone necklace. Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied.
Sad.
Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you...
Already taken care of it.
You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
They're broken. They don't have hope.
We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
That's so sad when you think about it.
I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Because as much as an exaggeration as it is for the video game, there is some truth to it. There definitely were people that probably suffered that way. We finished Dragon's 3. The Holy Empire of Sandbreak. Hawk City Cry. Which one should I switch out? Damn, I have a lot of points. What the? I could learn one of these big ones. I really like Heat Wave is the problem. Actually, I could do both Heat Wave and this Aerial Blast. What do these do? Ignition. Act. Right now I'm using these two. Right now I have this unlocked, Upheaval, Wind Up, Raging Fist. Steps forward and delivers a blinding fury of high-speed punches, blocking an enemy's attack. With the step forward, increases the potency of the punches. Be interesting. Earthen Fury. Oh, we saw him do that. Yeah. All of these look pretty good. Is the problem. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't have to decide right now, but I kind of want to decide right now. Just gouge a lot. I could use this one, and then I could use like this, but I have enough to do this. Ah, heck. Going for it. Gouge. Aerial Blast. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Do you want it in the red? I need to see it again.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
In 1 second, Corkle. I just need to see what this is. Do you want it in the red or do you want it in the yellow?
This might take a while.
Oh, that's gonna take a bit. Whoa, that's hard. Okay. I don't know if I like it, but... It might be good. I can't see shit in a tornado. I know. They all just kind of got sucked in. It's fine. Armonia.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
There was also a beast. There's a slime? Is this a... Actually... It just said somewhere in Rosaria. North of Rosaria? A mother fudder. We'll go turn these in. And I'll go check the hut board.
It's just one thing after another around here. The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. I stole this from the dame.
That was an awkward pause.
If I just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it.
That would be rough.
If I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
That'd be really, really rough.
In time.
Not on the same level of this, but when I was in high school, when I was 18, we had a ropes course. Oh, here we go. And the ropes course advisor I was in one of her other classes, so she had like a leadership class where they used that ropes course really diligently for like leadership building things. And one time towards the end of the year, we had grown really close, so she had invited me to come to the ropes course early with her to help set up, because you don't want just anyone climbing up into the ropes course during the school day. So like you have to like belay yourself up to the trees and then put down the wires, which have the connecting piece, that the like basically the safety wire down, so that people can belay themselves up on the safety wire. So it's like a little bit more dangerous, but not super dangerous, because you're supposed to belay yourself into the tree, because there's like little metal things that you put your like safety line in, just in case like you slip on the belay or something like that. And at the end of the ropes course, there was a circuit. So like you go through, you know, a bridge and like all these things. And at the end of the ropes course is a zip line. And so we had set up basically everything. And she goes, okay, can you go set up the zip line for me? Which I had never done at that point. I had helped her do some other stuff, but I hadn't helped her do the zip line. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she showed me how to do it. And then at the end of it, she goes, but make sure that you did everything absolutely correct, because this line is the only thing keeping the rest of your classmates from getting hurt. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good. And then I get up there and I'm like shaking at this point. I'm shaking at the top of the ropes course, setting up the, you know, the equipment and everything. And then she gets up there and she's like, okay, do you think it's ready? Do you think that you did everything correct? And like in the back of your head, I was like, yeah, I know I did, because like I double checked. But at the same time, that like negative impulsive thought in the back of your head is going, are you sure? Are you sure you did? So I remember sitting there with her and like being very nervous about this. I was like, I think so. And she's like, okay, that means you can write it down. If you're sure, you can write it down. And then I was like, so about that, I'm not sure anymore. And then she's like, you gotta be sure, Heather. You got to be sure, because other people's lives will be in stake if you're not sure. And if you can't trust it with your own life, then how can we trust it with other people's lives? And I was like, wow. This is a lot to process. This was an 18-year-old being asked if they trusted like all day, because it was like the second class of the day. So like there was 4 more periods of the school day that we're gonna go on that that stupid ropes course. And I was like, I don't know. I don't trust it. And she's like, you gotta be sure, because this is lives. And I was like, okay, let me just double check. And I just did a quick test and made sure. And then I was like, okay. And then I jumped off, because you jump off to obviously for the zip line. And I was like, my heart was like in my ears. Like I could just feel my chest, and it was nerve-wracking. But then like when you got to the bottom of it and you survive and you're like, okay, I'm alive. I didn't fuck up. Okay. I did not fuck up. I felt significantly better. But I think when you start thinking about things on a bigger scale of like, it's bigger than just me, you know, like other people can die if I fuck it up right now. That's like a big responsibility. I think you start realizing how big of a responsibility that is.
Too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Obviously not the same level of this, but it did make me think of that.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
No, you good.
Fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly.
We're in the self-doubt bit of the storyline, it seems.
I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision. Single slip. And the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death.
Damn.
And success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals.
So
I became a physician to help people, not to kill them.
Mm.
I don't want to kill anyone.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers.
That's fucked up.
Conviction? They're willing to die?
Willing
to fight.
To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
That's fucked. So it's not just a tattoo. They have like a poison in there too. Like there's like a fucking cyanide pill in that. That's fucking wild, okay? Wild. That's unbelievable that they would go that far for that. That's just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna run. I know we just took an ad break, but I've already run out of my water. So I'm gonna do an ad break because it's gonna push one in about 3 minutes anyway. So I'm just gonna go BRB so that we don't miss any content, and then boil/warm up some water, and then we'll be back with should be an hour of ad-free viewing after that. So be right back, friends. There'll be some clips playing, and then we'll continue. Okay, see you in a bit.
Is so far from all my stuff.
I think it could be possibly EMF. Did anybody see if it went to 5 while they were killing Sherb? I was screaming and just running it around in the corners. Getting EMF 4, which makes me think that it oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Did anyone see? Wait, oh shit, girl. Oh shit.
It's a nasty thing, girl. This one is so creepy.
Girl, I don't know. I don't know if I can go back in there. I think.
Maybe try the notebook. Not my dead body.
Oh my god. My body. Oh my gosh. Why did I come up with this idea? Listen, well, not during the hunt. It was when he touched me inappropriately. Oh, no worries, Bryce. I understand. Thanks for the follow, though. I appreciate it. Touched me. He really did, though. He came up all in my space and was like, hello, my name is Eric. And then he screamed in my ear, and then I ran away screaming. So. Oh my god. What? Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? I don't know where to go. Where am I? How did I get here? What? I'm afraid to jump. Do you think I can get up somewhere? Oh! Wait, there's a secret. What? There's a secret thing here? What? What? Keep bouncing! Keep bouncing! Keep bouncing! Keep bouncing! You got this! I'm sorry, I started laughing so hard I broke my bottle. Oh my god. There was something in this hallway upstairs. Scal, where are you? Welcome back, welcome back. I was able to find basically cough suppressants, but they're also good for the throat, so I'm hoping that it'll help. I boiled the water, but it's too hot. I just took a sip and it was like scalding hot, and I was like, so it needs to cool down just the tiniest bit. All Dew Hill and moors and meadows of the region. What's a moor? What is moor? I Googled to find more. Watch it be the chocobo, the like chocobo mud thing. Oops, wrong button. So it's some here. Moors and meadows. Somewhere over here. Oh, quite literally here. Okay. Death Blossom. Fuck! I see. That's kind of difficult to do in combat, though.
They'll get surrounded. It's over. You're finished.
Moors and meadows. Is Morris like wetlands? Meadows, huh? Moors and meadows. Ah, never mind. Ew, flawn prints. It's nasty looking.
Thought you'd take us unawares, did you? Too slow.
What the fuck is this? Fuck! Ow. Dual cast? What the fuck? God damn it. Ba-dum-bum.
Fine how.
What the? Okay. I messed up. Uh-oh. Oh, it's because I'm right at the end? Oh. There we go. Woo! Da-da-da-dun, da-da, da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Gelatinous mass. Let's go.
Well, it's dead now.
Wait a minute.
Whatever it was.
There was an Omega piece in him. What the French? What do you mean there was a Omega piece in him? Beam, 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 beam. Beam, 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 beam.
Lid's moved into the storeroom.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Is it business or pleasure?
The cough drop is helping a little bit.
Blind, you know.
It'd better all be here.
Finished, are you?
I don't know if I have enough to make the belt now.
What do you want?
Dang it. I need a scarletite. Scarletite? Scarletite. How do I get that? I need to kill some dragons? No, I have dragon talon. Do you think what's her name has one?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
She doesn't sell ingredients, I see.
Finished, are you?
It's all right. See, there's nothing
to feel. Okay.
It's just one thing after another around here. Littlins have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are.
Combo damage. I
Come
see.
again. I may have more for you.
Okay. I did all of your hunts, right? Kupo? Wow.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Something on her mind? Are we just waiting here with her?
What? Here?
Wouldn't that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
That's so rude.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Not this.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
Who?
A guest?
What? Oops. Who could be visiting us? Listen, if it's that bitch of a mother, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill her.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron?
What?
Clive, my boy!
What the heck is he doing?
Stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Isn't he being watched right now? What is he doing here? Meanwhile, inside the Holy Empire Sambrique, seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
He's very, very, very handsome, this man, isn't he?
We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Wait, so we have a drunk of a king and a bitch of an empress?
Now,
Oliver Lesage? Second son of the Emperor Sylvester in the Holy Empire Sambrique and third Empress Annabelle, making him half-brothers with both Prince Dion and Clive. Oh. That's awkward. His mother has involved him in the affairs of imperial court since he was a small child.
does come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him, and while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
No, not him being a piece of shit
Yet
too.
every citizen who falls, another can be bred. Every home that burns, another can
Not
be
this,
built.
not this, not this, not this.
The Empire will live on.
Not this.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
What? What's with the flower?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
I hate her. She's such a biatch. And she's saying that that kid that was literally sleeping through the entire conversation was the one that talking to Kafka.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
No, she's doing it on purpose. It's her.
Point me, Dion.
She's paid them off. What a... God, I hate her so much. That child is also evil. Look at him. He knows what he's doing.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Look of evilness in him.
There's just one thing after another around here.
She's awful, though. I don't like her at all. I hope Annabella dies by the end of this.
How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Yeah.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000?
Uncle bringing back some gifts.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the
Same.
Dalmatian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
It sounds like...
Come here and I'll show you.
Like, the Emperor doesn't know about Kupka's battle with Clive either.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes.
Wait. Who's got a fish? I'm sorry, not fish. Who's got a fleet? The queen or somebody else? That's what I'm... The kingdom of Woled? Wowled? The sole surviving nation of Ash, Wowled has its capital in Stonier, home of the Mother Crystal at Drake's Spine. It is ruled by Barnabas Tharmir, dominant... Oh. Odin. We have seen Odin once. Waloed? Okay. Extending his reach into the neighboring continent of Storm, somewhat surprisingly, the Sanbreek Empire incursion into the Crystalline Dominion prompted no immediate response from the king, who appears to be biding time and considering his next move. Oh, this is the ship, the flagship of the Waloed Navy? Also known as the Black Galleon, along with the Royal Cavalry, it is the pride of Waloed. It is capable of swiftly delivering elite troops. Okay, wait. Onto enemy soils to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Okay. Okay, I'm understanding a little bit better.
It seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
Where did they go?
What was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Fuck. Is he gonna go Super Saiyan like Benedicta?
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw.
Hi, thief.
The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way.
Part of the way?
As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
Okay, but
glad of the company.
what if something happens to our uncle?
Tell my friends what we've learned.
We don't want him to die.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I'm afraid for everybody at this point. I'm afraid of anybody getting hurt at this point. I'm back from friends. Welcome back. Make sure nothing happens to Uncle then. I'm trying, sir. Jeez, easier said than done, Ash.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't rest more than I have to.
Kupka?
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Interesting.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be...
Not my model going crazy as I'm drinking water.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I hope nothing happens to Uncle, okay? How was time with friends, thief?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I really like the uncle. I don't want anything to happen to him. Bum 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 bum. There's a mark available. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that if I did this, it would tell me if the mark was there? We watch some shows? What shows? Are you kidding me? What hunt is there? I looked and there was no mark on the Moogle. Oh, now there's a mark on the Moogle. Are you kidding me? Another... Oh, it's a B list. The Valkyrie Desert. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravan being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders, but the curse breakers who risk their life and limb with every trip through the valley. I see. Okay. I forgot what it said. Valkyrie, it's where we're going, literally. Okay. I have been using that one. Because the cooldown reduction. We'll just have to continue playing. Well, welcome back, Thief. I'm glad you had a fun time with friends.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. I don't want Titan to go Super Saiyan. Benedicta going Super Saiyan was annoying enough.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
No way. Somewhere around here.
Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
How's our uncle? Fight. Wait, does our uncle know anything about us having all these abilities? Dun, 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 dun.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, it's really funny. Really funny how he does it. Well, I see the way to the north has been slightly closed off to us. Uncle Byron seems to carry his own weight, though. 3 desert roses, huh? What the fuck? Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting. It's fine. Where's Uncle? He's fine. Look at him. What a champ.
Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn.
I know, Uncle, but we gotta fight the haunt. I don't know what we're looking for. What if he has what I need, Uncle? Three desert roses. Oh! Oh my gosh, is it an adamantoise turtle? Remember when that was like the big baddie boss in 15? Nice, 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 nice. Basticolon. Bastito calon.
Well, Clive, it looks like we're gonna need an even bigger sword.
Do, 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 do. Oi, ne. Oi, vey. Whoa, sir. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I see. I see. Ah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 turtle, turtle, calm down. Fuck. Da, 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 ow.
You're too kind. That's better.
Pseudo trumpet. Ah, bitch. Ah, fuck! I need to remember. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. Don't worry. Pseudo Trump. That's pseudo. That's pseudo. Come towards me. I don't want you to be in that corner. It's annoying. There you go. Uncle Byron took that like a champ. Oh shit. Not this again. I think it's funny that we both use like these big moves at the same time, and then he's casting his thing while I'm casting my thing. Damn it. Shouldn't have been using my high potions. Fuck. There you go. Woof! Notorious Mark's Lane. Are you gonna give me the thing I need? Yes!
It should have stayed in its shell.
Hey, Uncle, we need to make us a slight detour. A slight detour. I need my new wristlets. I need it. I need new wristlets.
Who's this blue blood?
One of Sid's associates. I mean, valid. Yes, that's my uncle. He gave me lots of money.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
Which means we have lots of money. I just want to make sure that's the best thing, right? Yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
None of these are as good as the other one, right? Thank you.
Sid's going to find Cooker and finish the job.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down.
Not really.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. I'll be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Yep. Now to continue. Now we can continue the story. I just really wanted my bracelets. And I was hoping that one of these marks would have it. So I'm glad I did that first. Might have to do a shorter stream today. Kind of confused. I'm feeling flushed. I'm feeling slightly flushed. But I know it's not super hot over in this corner because I can see the temperature. And my throat really hurts. So we might have to end a little bit early. We'll see how far we can get.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
So Cupcut did go this way. Look at all the chokibos. Look at them. They're so cute.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I like our uncle. He's funny. Black chokibos.
Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it. And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Virgo bestest boy. Okay, but nothing better happen to my fucking dog. I swear to God, I will kill someone.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
You can't say you're his uncle. That's a nice charcuterie board that she's taking upstairs, isn't it? Wait. Joshua's here? Oh, that's right. He was on the Damaking Road. Damn.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
She gonna drug him? Oh my god, so close yet so far. This is excruciating. They're so close.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
God damn it, Uncle.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Uh-oh, everybody's moving.
Friend.
Not our uncle scarfing everything down. What? He's supposed to be a noble. What? He likes to eat.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh, shit.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Da 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 da.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bitch. It is quite disastrous when you think about like this area effect, but I know.
Just like that.
It's mostly intact, it's just the tables. The tables are easy to replace, right? Not our uncle just eating.
For your trouble.
Oh, nice.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
The look she giving him, like, what just happened? What just happened? Does she know that's our
chance.
That's our brother? No.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
No. So close, yet so far. Joshua. We're in there. We're in. Just go look. Look for yourself.
Clive?
Oh my God, please, please. Go. Go, Clive, go.
What is it now?
Oh, I really wanted him to run through that window. Have we told him that we met Joshua? Good boy, Dorgal. Damn. Clive is such a handsome man.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Not my hand going like through his head.
You were right, boy.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Not this.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
Because of whose fault, Uncle?
Well, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. For a fair art.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Bats, markets, and smithies.
You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Should we be asking by her name?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
What about us? We're not that old.
Crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Over there. I'm like, where am I supposed to go exactly?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, he didn't believe us. I see.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
I guess, yeah. How many years has it been? 5? No. Longer than that? Wait, was it 5?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
A lot of talking.
Trust him.
That's what I'm wondering.
I think he trusts us.
Trying to figure out, like, is it wise to ask? Yeah, to ask for someone by name that's not been wanted to be found.
Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
I really enjoy our uncle giving us words of encouragement. The tornado's really funny because you just hear them screaming. Oh, Gilbug. That'll be nice.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you. Though one could hardly call that a test. Further? Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
I had a feeling that it was a Desert Rose. Definitely made me think it was a female.
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
I also felt like she might be... I thought she might be a courtesan because the other person that he was talking with was a courtesan. Courtesans always know what's going on. They have to. It's part of their business.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Once you go flat.
My carpet.
What an odd thing.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Oh, are they a smithy? I was completely wrong.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her.
That's what I'm saying.
Him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Wait, is it a he or a she? What's going on? The other person said she. Now they're saying he. We'll find out.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
The he.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
He's quite arrogant, this man, isn't he?
His mama to his farce. By all means, find someone else to help you on your way.
What do we got to do to get him to trust us?
Be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
He's pretty young. He seems like the same age
have a special place in my heart.
as Clive.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want.
Okay, but the white shirt and like leather is giving me Nathan Drake vibes.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
5?
But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
And what's
Return to me when
that?
you've done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
The trouble of Dalamil.
Trouble! If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
I think that's part of the test.
Greybeard, one catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Follow the spiders. Follow the spiders.
Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Oh. Is it our brother?
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them.
Oh. I wonder if they're related. It might be they're trying to heal, what's his name? Kupka? So they're stealing because they need to regenerate his entire hand, which I don't know if magic can do that, but I imagine if magic could do that, it would require a lot of shards.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Oh!
I'm not a soldier.
Not the second innuendo.
I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all
Oh
that
no.
crashing and banging about before? Out of towners picked a fight.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Uh-oh.
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what? But what? Uncle? What happened? Where did he go?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What's going on?
What are you doing, Uncle?
Our uncle keeps throwing his money around, and that's not how you do things. Well, I mean, it is one way of doing things, but I feel like it's gonna get us caught in trouble. Money solves everything.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Cooper's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it.
How are we sure they're not just gonna turn around and bite us?
I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
Okay.
So the pearl was your proof.
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
Our uncle and I have completely different ways of doing it.
And some
The same
people seem to
thing.
think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged. And put
His
an end
left
to the
eye
trouble
is
Lubor spoke of.
weird.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be
What's
difficult.
going on with his eyes? Why are they so squinty?
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy. far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
I was gonna say, also a perfect place to get rid of evidence. No prying eyes to see.
Why is the tavern
What
shut?
was all that crashing and banging about before?
Ooh, right, Mitchell. How the heck did Ambrosia get here?
Fly, Ambrosia.
This is giving me Final Fantasy 11 vibes. Okay, well this bridge doesn't look safe at all.
I'll take it from here.
That looks like it's gonna crumble any minute. Shouldn't we throw a rock on it? No. Okay. Nobody trusts me. It's fine. It's fine.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royal Knight.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why?
Royal Knights? Oh, they're the Royal Knights of this area. Oh, no, of the people with the ships. They're completely different. So the men of the rock are Kupka's men, right? Yeah, Hugo Kupka, originally employed by the Domeckian Parliament to guard Drake's Fang. The bulk of the forces was co-opted by Kupka when he seized control of the Mother Crystal and has served him and only him ever since. Most men of the rock idolize their commander for his political and financial achievement. After all, few can claim to have been made permanent economic advisor to the Domeckian Parliament and built a wealth worthy of several generations in a single lifetime. Also known as the King's Guard, while they ultimately answer to King Barnabas, the king's orders are usually issued by the Lord Commander. The Royal Intelligenciers, a special unit led by Benedicta Harmon, dominant of Garuda, are a notable exception of this rule. Odin. This is Odin's men, then. This isn't the holy, the Sambriks. These are Odin's men. Right? Is that what I'm getting at? Right? I think. Benedicta. Because Benedicta was with
collect their share
Odin.
of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course.
And Kapka,
Our
but
nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
oh my god.
So it would seem.
He just yelled at us at the distance.
What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Not our uncle being like, hey! Oh my god, I'm dying. Yeah? Yeah? These are kind of silly when you. Oh.
It's not over yet,
Dang.
Uncle.
I was kind of hoping. Oh, how did I get them all the way over here? Ah, you bitch. Oh, that was cool. Where is the other one? There you go. You gotta kill the healer. Gotta kill the healer. Kill the healer first. Oh, okay. Need to learn how to speak English as well, it seems. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, shoot. Damn. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum. Aw, he was on the ground. Not this. Not me looking like a fool. Dun, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, dum. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum.
That wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Where was he watching? Yeah.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
Wait, our uncle? Our uncle.
Taking crystals meant for the common folk, conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
We got the crystals and we still have our
Had
pearls.
scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Oh, is he gonna take it back to the city?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. it occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
What?
I
I think Clive's a perfectly fine name.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Ooh, it's a new thing.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Back in bed. All of this innuendo. Oh, that's creepy. That's how we send messages? Interesting.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
How very interesting. How very interesting.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Meteorite. Oh, there's some side quest here. Do we do the side quest?
Never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Let's
Talk to
get
every
to
crook I
it.
can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Carve out a niche. A loud yawn. Scared me.
Take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
It would make us fine. Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Interesting. How does a knife stay sharp? If somebody knows the answer, I would like to know, because I feel like my kitchen knives get dull all the time.
Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Oh, he's the one in charge of the baths.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Dusnoff Terraces.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
That was like the perfect way to describe it, because I immediately know what he meant when he said the smells of sulfur. They have a very distinct smell. Here.
Just look at the detail. Wait inside. Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Oh, right there.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter. Why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Seba had better luck than I did.
It's basically everything that we knew already.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
The guy has a bunch of air bubbles on him. Did you see?
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentice is no better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to.
How are you supposed to figure out the test if you can't talk to people?
Sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Oh shit, there's one over there. He has so many boxes.
What is it now? You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. You didn't think Rosina Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do for after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Ren and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is, until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters. I suppose there's enough for me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it, and serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excismen. Not the edict from Randalan carry much weight in these parts. Dalmil has long been something of law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built the castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal, Dalamil has been Titan fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute. So, you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
How very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of Damakia and Walud, partnered in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalamil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you had done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done. As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
No other way.
5. We must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint me.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. We have to go out the main way. to do this one. Oh, wait. Ambrosia, where are you? I love to ride my chocobo all day. I got tight. I got all twisted around. Cute.
Straight home now. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
Special type of metal.
Impress a master like Lubor. There are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
You need me to get you some limestone?
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
What?
You crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
After it.
A treat! My sweet, sweet puppy. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I was just very zoomed in. Okay. Teleport here, and then we have to go down south. See, good thing we started that mission, because we would have had to go through everything. And then go back in, and then we would leave, and then we continue the other one, and then we'd have to go back that way. Sometimes my madness makes sense.
Lights and pots! Hanging lanterns! Keep the darkness from your door!
Good day, my lord.
A platinum sword. Breath of lightning.
Fare you well.
Sorry, I didn't need anything.
Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
Always.
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
You.
So long as you have a plan.
I'm just so nervous for anybody to die.
Next Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
I see those bombs over there. Seems troublesome, doesn't it?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Seems problematic.
Early gates open now, we can press on.
What the hell are those things?
There are bombs. What I can't tell is if those are other bombs over there. Three desert roses. I like the locale. The locale's really cool here. All of this limestone is really cool. It must stink though.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
What the? Are you kidding me? Okay. We gotta be careful. We gotta be very fucking careful, okay? What is happening? Da-da-da. No.
There's a good boy. That's better.
Oh. Old Faithful. What the? Earth seems works well on them. Oh no.
That's all ready.
Okay, maybe we kill these guys first. Uh-oh. Okay. What the?
Soil and stone!
Don't. Dun dun dun. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do, but okay. Dun 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 dun. That was quite cinematic. The way that that tornado was spinning and the little blob itself was just getting circled and circled and circled away.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I think it's faster to just teleport. Faster to the teleport and then run back through the thing.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You got 3 chances. Don't fuck it up, okay,
You
buddy?
are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Watch it be, we do all this work and it's incorrect.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be.
Oh.
You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
Oh no.
I'm so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know
so
who
close
you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn?
Interesting, I
Dalimil
see.
is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable.
But only just. He tried. He really tried.
Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Yay! Congrats, Sava.
Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge.
That
For
makes
hunter,
sense.
I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
I mean, that's his right. That's his right, okay?
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So
That's
much
super
for the
valid.
Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Funny. Are we really there?
Is it true?
Santa baby.
The most fragrant herbs and spices needed to a silken softness.
Now we can tell this man that his baths aren't hot. Well, he should know by this point that they're not too hot.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Bombs! Bombs! Bombs scare me legitimately. Whenever I see them in Final Fantasy games, they scare me. Because they can literally one-shot you a lot of the time.
That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Bombs and tonberries. If I run into a tonberry ever while I'm playing a video game, then I also get very scared. I'm like, arr. Please leave me alone. Oh, Scartolite, more. Nicely done, nicely done.
Well,
Okay, my lady.
back to the Fang now, at least.
Anything I can interest you in? My thanks. An excellent choice.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I feel like we're getting close to a point where it'll be hard to stop. So I might stop here for the night, friend. Yeah.
I've got a crystal.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. Sucking on the cough drops have helped me save my throat, but I would like to have
So long as
I would like to have a voice tomorrow.
We'll be all right.
So let's end for the night and just play it safe. Wrong button. My brain is also like a little fried today. I don't know why. I just feel a little bit discombobulated. My bad. You'll see all of that and again in a little bit. Okay, friends, so that's the last stream of this week, and I will not be streaming on Monday. When is? Hold on. I won't be streaming Monday. Oh, both holidays are on Monday. I will put out the stream schedule for next week either on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then that will tell us what we're gonna do. I've been trying to do 3 days a week, but with the holiday, maybe I'll just do 2 or 1, depending on how I'm feeling too. So we'll see. thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I genuinely had a very good time. It was really fun. I was very nervous about the release of the cover, and it's not perfect, and I know it's not perfect, but thank you guys so much for being so kind and supporting the cover, because you know, we have to start somewhere, you know what I mean? 2024 is going to be the year of taking chances, so I'm going to be doing a couple things. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of months on what I want to do with this channel and the content creation. So the cover was just the beginning of something. I always made like an excuse. I'd be like, oh, it's not going to be nice enough. It's not going to be, you know, polished enough. It's not going to be, you know, it's really expensive to get an editor. So, so me just taking the step to do this has been a big achievement. Okay, so I really appreciate you all hanging out with me and supporting the video. Again, the link is, I have it pinned, but every view would really help. Like I said, I know I'm a smaller streamer, but any like or view would really help. So if you could go view it on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, that would really help me out. And yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Or any, whatever celebration you celebrate for the holidays. And I really appreciate you supporting my content and being here tonight. Since I'm not feeling the greatest, let's just raid someone that we're comfy with. We're gonna just raid someone that I'm really comfy with, so I don't have to worry about it. We're gonna raid Wispin. So thank you for the raid message. If you have a subby, then please use the subby alert. If you have, if you're following or have visited for the first time, please use the bottom raid link. And I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you again. Happy holidays. See you next week. Enjoy your family time. Bye.